Hello SimTube. Today I'm starting a new LP that I'm really excited about. I think I'm going to call it Witch Cottage, something like that. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and play a character as though she is a witch without us actually having witches in the game. So I am one of those people that in The Sims 3 I absolutely loved supernaturals, and my favorite type of supernatural was the witch. I played several witches, and I was all about the witch life. Vampires I like, but not quite as much. There's something about, I don't know, there's something about witches. I myself am a semi-paganish kind of person, so I definitely, while I don't identify as a witch, I definitely have a lot of affinity with people who do. I'm just big into that kind of style and lifestyle, and yeah, especially any kind of stories about supernatural witches, I'm really big into as well. So my idea for this character, originally I was thinking that I was going to make her a little bit more hippie-ish, that she was going to be kind of part gothic, part hippie, and living in this kind of wilderness, kind of just a little cottage in the middle of nowhere kind of thing. And then when I actually made her, she ended up turning out just a lot more of the goth and a lot less of the hippie. But I'm really down with that. It's just, I'm really happy with how she turned out. And I don't think I'm going to go through all of her outfits for you yet. Or maybe I will. Maybe I will at some point in this episode. But yeah, this is Lorna Blair. It took me a while to come up with a name for her. Lorna is, I believe, a Scottish name, and apparently it means something like forsaken. And I just thought it really fitted her because she is a loner sim. She is living on the island in Windenburg. And what I've actually done is I have deleted all of the other lots. Well, I've bulldozed all the other lots and kind of put trees and ruins and stuff in those lots. So there's no actual other standing house on the island currently. And my idea with this sim, with Lorna, is yeah, that she is this recluse, that she is this sort of supernatural witchy type character who yeah, just wants to live by herself and occasionally travel into the city or other parts, to other worlds and stuff. But primarily I'm going to focus on the gardening skill, so that I can do a lot of herbalism, because I actually haven't done a lot with that pack. I do have the outdoor retreat pack, and I haven't really worked with the herbalism skill at all. And I realized that the whole kind of almost Boy Scout kind of feel to Granite Falls really doesn't appeal to me. So that's kind of why the whole camping trip vibe really isn't my thing. And I realized that if I kind of approach it from the perspective of a very witchy, kind of extravagant kind of way, that might get me more into it and more into gardening as well. So that's going to be kind of my focus. I want her to up her gardening skills, obviously, but primarily her herbalism. I also want her to develop her wellness skill, but I'm not going to have her doing yoga. I don't think she's the kind of character who would do yoga. As you can probably tell from her features, she has kind of probably Indian background. And I just kind of feel like she's the kind of person who would be a bit disdainful of the way that yoga is practiced in the West. And yeah, it's just not going to be her kind of thing. But she is going to be doing a lot of meditation. And in the background, you'll probably be able to see a little altar that I have set up for her. So actually, I'm going to bring you over there right now. I'm going to give you a proper tour of the house in a minute and explain all of that. But yeah, this is going to be her altar. So my idea is that I'm going to bring her out here every day to meditate and just gradually build up her wellness skills so that she can levitate and teleport and all of that kind of good stuff, like later on down the line. So I haven't really thought about what other things I could do in terms of her skills and what might suit a witch. If any of you guys have an idea, then do let me know. Anyone watching this video, do give me ideas. I'm willing to take them on board. But that's kind of what I'm going with at the moment. I did consider making her a vampire and just tailoring her vampire skills or her vampire attributes to something that's more witch-like than vampire-like. But in the end, I decided to not go down that route. I may or may not do that in the future. So yeah, for now anyway, I'm really going to be very focused on this one sim, and I'm not planning on doing a lot of social interaction with her as of yet. I really like the idea of her just living out here by herself, and like I say, just occasionally kind of wandering into the city whenever she's feeling kind of the need for a bit of social interaction, and that kind of thing. But I don't see her making any close bonds, any long-term bonds or anything like that. Certainly not at this point in the LP. It's definitely not going to be a sort of a love story type LP at all. So I'll give you a very brief tour of the house. I did record the building of this, and I'll be uploading that as a speed build, which will presumably be my first ever speed build. So sorry, you haven't even seen the house in its full glory yet. So this is where she lives. So my idea with her house was that this is a kind of semi-ruined church that is, you know, very old, that it's been on the island for a very long time, from back when the island was inhabited, and now the island is no longer inhabited, and this church was just abandoned, and that she is essentially squatting in this church, and she has built, so this structure around the outside here, my idea is that she has built this herself, and she has, you know, added all of the extra stuff on the inside and renovated it and so on, and over time, you can see on this side that the wall is a bit of a ruined wall. Over time, I want to expand and like add little extra sort of hand-built parts to the house as well. Probably out the side, out the back here. So you can kind of see that, yeah, as well as the altar being outside, I've also left the bathroom outside because it was just cheaper, essentially, and I thought it kind of suited her. I thought she would be the kind of witch. She loves the outdoors, and because she's such a recluse, she's not going to care about having to go out into the outdoors in order to do her business, in order to shower, and so on. So that's kind of why I've done the bathroom outside. I actually really like that. But yeah, down the line, I'll be building out onto this general area. And yeah, so I'll show you the inside just quickly. Yeah, okay, hang on. I'll take the walls down. There we go. So yeah, the inside is very small for now. I'll probably do some semi-unrealistic renovations to it and make it a little bit bigger, make this kitchen space a bit bigger as she earns more money. Yeah, it's just very small and basic, but I really liked the idea of having a fireplace. I really wish they could do herbalism on the fireplace instead of the stove, but that's why I kind of wanted the fireplace in the kitchen, because I liked the idea that you might actually be cooking on the actual open fire, on the open flame. And yeah, and I'm really liking the kind of wood burning stove and the kind of the semi-matching fridge. They kind of look, I mean, the fridge looks like it might not necessarily be an electric fridge, or it might be one of those ones where you have to put the ice blocks in or something, and I really like the idea of that. So yeah, but the only electricity in this place is actually these very basic light bulbs, which came with the laundry day stuff pack. So as you can see, you might be able to tell if you have the laundry day stuff pack, there's a lot of laundry day stuff in here. So far I haven't actually added like a washing machine or the rub-a-dub tub or whatever it's called yet, but I do intend on having the tub and the clothesline out the back. I just kind of ran out of money. I wanted to have the place looking nice before I went adding those kind of extra details into the gameplay. So yeah, I focused on just adding the clutter, and because I feel like she's the kind of character who, like I say, her clothing style came out very dark and gothic, which I think I will show you actually in a minute. But I felt like because she has a bit of a green thumb, that she likes being outdoors and that she's going to be into gardening and herbalism, I felt like she would have a lot of greenery. Around the house. Sorry, I forgot to put my phone on silent. So yeah, that's kind of all you need to, you haven't really seen this part yet properly, have you? So this is just a tiny little reading nook where she can, I mean, at the moment it's a little bit hard to even get into the corners because the space is so small, but yeah, I liked this little reading nook that she could sit here and look out on the sea. And yeah, and I'm big on split level homes, which is why I put in this little split level nook. And again, her bed is split level as well, just nestled in under this big window. It's very simple, just a little oil lamp. So yeah, I was saying, she is a recluse, and I'm not expecting her to have any visitors over here. I'm not expecting her to bring anyone home for a sneaky woohoo. So I'm not concerned about the fact that the bed is only functional for one person. Um, yeah, I'm thinking that all of her social interactions will happen away from here. Kind of that she will go out and find people, and not actually, they might not even know where she lives or know anything about her, that she's going to be a bit of a mysterious character. So yeah, out in the garden, I've set up the garden already, ready to go for a vegetable patch, and I'm planning to get going on that pretty much straight away. Um, yeah, I guess I will actually just give you a very quick view of her outfits and stuff. All right, so here we go. As you can see over here, her whatchamacallit, brain fart. Her aspiration is that she wants to be a freelance botanist. She loves the outdoors. She's a loner, which will be helpful, and she is a cat lover. I am going to get her a black cat soon, but again, I wanted her to have a little bit more money before I started doing that, and maybe even expand the house a bit because it is very small. I'm not sure that she can even fit a cat right now. So yeah, this is her number one outfit, and once I designed this outfit, this kind of set the tone for everything that was to come. I just fell in love with this dress and hat, and from there on in, the whole idea of her being slightly hippie-ish just kind of went out the window. So this is her second outfit. This is a custom content. I don't remember where it comes from, somewhere on the Sims resource, and with the same hat. And just another kind of simple off the shoulder, introducing these kind of dark sunglasses, which are going to make a reappearance elsewhere in her outfits. I may actually include them in more of her outfits in the future, because I like that idea of her going about wearing those kind of black shades. I really like this one. I feel like this is a bit more of a relaxed outfit for her, for kind of, day-to-day stuff, and one that's a little bit more glamorous. We don't have very much formal wear because I feel like I don't really use formal wear that much in The Sims, so I haven't worried about that too much. With athletic, I've kind of given her a good few outfits that I feel like she might kind of muck about in the garden in. So I'm probably going to try to remember to change her into some of her athletic outfits before she goes out to do her gardening, because I feel like, so that's hence the jeans in her athletic outfits. So yeah, I just wanted to give her a couple of, nice kind of slouchy outfits, because, like, let's face it, several of her outfits, of her everyday outfits, are not really particularly suitable for mucking about in the garden. But I mean, I will totally send her out to do gardening in this outfit, don't worry. And sleepwear is just simple, just like a little slip and then some underwear, which I always like to have somewhere in my outfits. And party wear is pretty simple, just that black dress, and then I gave her that black dress with a witch's hat because I thought, well, we gotta use the witch's hat at some point. And just another dress that I use quite a lot in The Sims, and that kind of plait going on again. And again with the witch's hat, and I couldn't resist giving her this outfit with the glasses. I originally gave her the glasses for her everyday wear, and I just thought it was a bit too much, so I threw it in there for party wear. So yeah, that for me is her iconic look, though, is the Victorian dress, the hat, and the glasses. That is Lorna. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all you need to know for now. As you can see, I use a lot of custom content on my Sims. I do have a skin on her. I have various types of makeup, lashes, and custom content eyes and stuff like that. Again, I pretty much get all of my custom content from the Sims resource, but I couldn't offhand tell you where any of this custom content actually came from. I just kind of mix and match it. So yeah, that is everything you need to see in here. So I think as a kind of compromise, I'm going to switch her into her more relaxed everyday wear outfit. Oh, sorry, my game lags a little bit when I'm recording, so it's very slow at loading my outfits for me, which is rather annoying for me and for you. I think it's probably her fourth outfit. Yeah, I'm going to change her into this one, because the very first thing I think that we need to do is we need to go searching for plants for her to plant, so that she can start making a bit of money, because I don't actually have any other kind of money making options for her, and I'm not planning on getting her a job, because that would not make any sense for this sim. She wants to be, you know, self-sustaining, and yeah, she just doesn't want to rely on anybody else to get by. I really like the idea that she might kind of eat all her own food. I've never really seen anybody do that in The Sims. I feel like it may or may not be that possible. Um, it might just be annoying to do because there might not be that many kind of dishes where you can actually just use. So the reason I'm panning around here is because I believe you can find blackberries on the island. What's this? No. But I'm not actually really seeing any. Because she's a collector, does that mean that I can send her searching for plants? I don't know how this works, guys. Absolutely no idea. What's that? Snapdragon. Okay. So this is a problem. We're actually zoomed out quite far. Oh, this is one of the lots that I. Ooh, hello. This is one of the lots that I very quickly threw together. It's not my best work, but I just wanted to have kind of ruins and some great headstones and stuff in this lot. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to bother having her just eating all her own food, but in theory, she's the kind of sim who would, what's this? Pear tree. Ooh, let's harvest some pears. Yeah. What I'm aiming to look for is blackberries because, A, I believe that they're one of the plants that you make the most money from, and B, actually they'd be a very handy kind of plant to use to create bushes around the garden, because blackberries are actually brambles. They tend to grow on walls and in hedges, and I know that's not how they grow in The Sims, but at least we can, okay, come on, hurry up, at least we can pretend and kind of plant them in a bit of a hedge around her house, because currently she doesn't really have a hedge around her house because I ran out of money. Are you harvesting? No, you're viewing pear tree. Can we not harvest? Oh no, you can't harvest until you've actually planted stuff. Okay, that's okay, that's annoying. Can we? Oh, okay, so we're gonna have to purchase seeds. See, I had this idea that we could get away with not having to spend the money on purchasing seeds, if we just went and harvested plants, but of course I forgot that you can't harvest until, I don't know if we have the money. How do you even purchase? Can you purchase seeds on your phone? She doesn't have a computer. Oh, I didn't anticipate this difficulty. This was not supposed to be so hard. No, no, I don't think you can. How irritating. Okay, so we're gonna have to try and buy a planter. Which, yeah, this was not in my plan, but bear with me. So what do we need? We need outdoor stuff, planters, and the cheapest possible garden pod, 50. So let's just put it over here somewhere. If we buy a garden pod, do we now have enough money to actually purchase seeds? Purchase garlic seeds, purchase seeds. Oh, we do. Okay, awesome. I feel like I don't think she would start with starter herbs or vegetables or fruit or flowers. I think let's go with catnip. I guess she can get that because she's a cat lover. I think that's kind of cool. Okay. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So we didn't work out with the blackberries just yet, but at least, oh, we have to open the packet, right? Yeah, sorry, you can see that I haven't actually done a lot of gardening and that kind of thing in The Sims yet. Have you opened seed packet? Does she need to actually, okay. So what, oh, it's different types of, oh, it's different types of catnip. That is really cute. Oh, wow. I had no idea this was a thing from Cats and Dogs. This is really, really cute. Okay. You go ahead and plant that, and the rest of them are going to have to sit in your inventory until we can... I mean, we didn't have to actually plant it in the planter. We could have actually sold the planter, couldn't we? Yeah, you know what? No, actually, I like the planter. I do want to eventually have some planters around the place because, like, I feel like she would have pots of things around as well as just growing them. I mean, the reason I did all of this was because I couldn't afford... okay, great. She can harvest. Great, okay. So water, and then we can go looking for blackberries, I guess. Okay. I mean, I could have actually stayed much closer to home, couldn't I? That's wild snapdragon. That's mushroom. That's strawberry. Close but no cigar. Mushroom. I'm like nine. I mean, the internet told me that there were blackberries. So if there aren't, bluebell. I bet there aren't any bloody blackberries on this island. Oh, there is already a bin here. That's kind of handy. Oh, is this blackberry? Blackberry. Sweet. Okay. No, she can't harvest it. Why in the hell not? Okay. I thought you said that she could harvest. You lied. You lied. Okay, let's plant some of these catnip plants because that is all we can do right now. Um, this is very annoying because she really does need to make a little bit of money. I mean, we can always sell some of the clutter around the house that I included unnecessarily, which, you know, for a starter home is probably kind of overkill, but um, I love me some clutter. Love me some clutter. It's got to look right, you know. Um, I think it's safe to say that my gameplay does tend to be fairly story focused. I think in The Sims 3 I was a lot more into progressing in careers and making money and just building up their lives in that way. Plan something 3 times. So do we get more? Okay, how's your skill doing? Very poorly. I guess gardening is one of those skills that's quite hard to develop in the beginning because you just have to, well, you have to plant a bunch of stuff. So it's fine if you've got money. Um, she might have to do some fishing to make money because so I was sure it told me that can we harvest other things that aren't blackberries? Is that the blackberry? No, hang on. Oh, bluebell. No. All right, all right. Well, in that case, I think I might as well send her down to fish because I think we're going to have to. That's the snapdragon. Oh, we can harvest the snapdragon. It probably told me all of this. Hang on, I can look at this, can't I? I'm probably driving you crazy. Um, no, it just says plant, water, weed, and harvest. Oh, maybe they're not ready to harvest. Okay. Okay, that's probably it, right? Okay, yeah, see. Or maybe just the harvest thing didn't turn up for ages. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure I'm driving you crazy anyway with my complete complete noobness. I am a Sims noob, guys. I've only been playing for about 6 months. Like, okay, but why do we not even have? I does she need to have a higher skill level to? Okay, okay. Let's just plant the snapdragon. At least she can do that. Inventory. Great. Can we? She only got one? That is rubbish. Ugh. Yeah, this is going to be slower than I thought. Okay, yeah, we're going to get her fishing then because otherwise she will starve to death, probably. Yeah, that was quick. I was hoping to get a little close up. No, she looks pleased with herself. Okay, you water that. Yeah, I know, it's so fun, isn't it? Except the gardening isn't fun. I mean, does that piss any of you guys off as well? The fact that gardening, even when you're like an outdoor loving sim, that gardening isn't fun. Like it just seems to me like a really basic thing that I don't know. Like okay, I guess if you really hate being outside, then gardening is probably not fun. If you really hate gardening, but I mean, I suppose a lot of the kind of skill building things, it is kind of subjective, isn't it? Like for some people, something will be fun, for other people, it won't be. But um, yeah, like reading. Reading is fun for all Sims, but gardening isn't. Whereas I feel like reading would not be fun for, should not be fun for all Sims. She needs to go to the bathroom soon. We get to see her using it outside. Exciting. Oh, she can't catch anything. Oh no. Okay. I mean, she can probably eat some food without any money, right? Right? Sure. Sorry for my really bad camera skills. It's just terrible. Okay, you go and use the toilet, and I'm going to assess the food situation because she's also starting to get hungry, and I'm not entirely sure what she's going to do. Um, I mean, we could also, if we travel to other places, maybe we'll find places like, well, I was going to say she could find strawberries or other fruit and eat them. But okay, why do we have the walls up? This is just, oh no, we didn't have the walls up. This house is just annoying. Okay, let's open the fridge, or let's see what we can cook. Okay, so things don't cost that much to eat, but nothing is free, basically. Obviously, because we don't have any produce. Makes sense, yeah. Um, okay. I mean, we're kind of in trouble. We could cook like a family. Yeah, okay. If we cook quite a lot of grilled cheese, then that can keep us going for a little while. And yeah, I'm actually not sure which, like, do different types of food fill you more or less than others. Um, actually, I'm gonna get her to do just the garden salad because I feel like it probably actually fills you up as much. Oh, and it's cheaper as the grilled cheese. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, we missed her using that awesome sink from Laundry Day stuff pack. Just how amazing is that sink? I love it. I love it. Yeah. And she'll be able to start harvesting soon, probably from her garden, so maybe we'll be all right without fishing. I don't know. We'll see. She can also, I guess she can keep trying to fish and maybe eventually she'll find, oh, she wants a cat. Don't worry. Don't worry, Lorna. How awesome is this kitchen though? I mean, I would absolutely love to live here. It's just so pretty. So rustic. I should get her to light the fire. Eventually I want to maybe expand the kitchen, make it a bit bigger so I can maybe have a rocking chair by the fire or something. Do we have rocking chairs in The Sims 4? Yeah, no? I can't remember. Maybe we don't. No, no, that's Sims 3. Okay. Well, we have a chair by the fire. Probably just as well to get her to up her cooking skill, making a salad rather than uh, cooking because I really don't want her to burn her house down, especially if we're going to light a fire, which I feel is a good idea. No, don't clean up. Yes, that's good. I should get her to change back into her other outfit. I feel like she's the kind of gal who would swan around her home by herself in a Victorian gown. Because why not? Why not? Or just nude, actually. She's probably the kind of sim who would wander around nude quite a lot on her property because, again, yeah, and that hat. I mean, basically, I feel like this sim is just going to be living maybe not exactly my dream life, but like a version of my dream life, like in some alternate reality. I can imagine myself just taking myself down to the middle of nowhere and being a recluse and growing my own food and just being awesome. The only problem is I'm not a loner, so I would actually get lonely. But her cat will help with that. Oh yeah, actually I forgot that she will her social will improve when she has a cat as well, so she won't actually need to her social's going down quite fast. Even though she's a loner. But yeah, once we get the cat, then that will help with that. And for fun, ooh, sorry. This house is a little bit difficult to navigate because it's so tiny. We'll just get her to, is she cleaning up the dishes outside? Oh, so cute. Why, hang on a minute. Why are you doing that? Girl, there's a sink right there. You hate when they do that? Like, why would you go all the way outside? That makes no sense. Okay, let's put these away and let's get her to read. And then I think I might actually leave, once I get her to bed, I think I might leave Oh, I wish we could buy some skill books, but that's not going to happen right now, is it? Um, oh wait, reel her in. No, that's a romance. Um, oh no, she can't reach the books. Am I going to have to put the book somewhere else? Is this because of the split level? This could be annoying. Let's see if I just put it further. Oh god. I put it further down. Further. Why? Oh, why can't we put? Oh, maybe it's because I. Oh my lordy. That is not what I meant to do. Why do you keep going higher and higher up? Okay, let's take move object off. Will that help? Emphatically no. Oh, can't be. What? How did I get this to work the first time is my next question. I mean, this is annoying because now I know that if I do put this house... Okay, why are the books... I mean, I'm sorry, but this is just a glitch. Like, what is happening right now? What is this nonsense? Okay, how about we... 140, is that going to be like... Okay, you know what? I am just going to leave this Let's Play here, I think, for today, because I think I've been playing for a while. And that's probably enough for one episode, but I might even record 2 episodes back to back. So, yeah. I just need to go away and figure out what in the hell I did wrong with this bookcase. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this. Hang on, I'll go back to live mode so that you don't have to listen to that annoying music in the background. I'm sure you're all, well sick of listening to that music. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this intro. I hope that you're excited about this LP like I am. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to spending time in this beautiful island, in this beautiful little house, as annoying as the walls are because they're all sort of closing in around us, it's so small. It's such a beautiful lot, and I'm really, really excited about this LP. So yeah, I will be getting back to you again soon with Lorna, and thanks for watching, guys. Leave comments, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you again soon.